California's high-speed rail project has been a subject of fascination and controversy since its inception in 2008. With the goal of connecting the state's most populous cities and reducing transportation emissions, the project promises to revolutionize travel in California. However, it has faced numerous challenges, including delays, cost overruns, and funding issues. In this video, we will explore everything you need to know about the California High-Speed Rail Project. The California High-Speed Rail Project boasts an ambitious scope, aiming to create an extensive and efficient rail network that will connect several of the state's most populous and economically significant cities. The envisioned high-speed rail system is designed to cover a distance of approximately 1,287.5 kilometers, connecting cities such as Sacramento, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Jose, Fresno, and San Diego. This extensive network would significantly reduce travel times and provide a viable alternative to congested highways and air travel. The project's ambition lies not only in the geographical coverage, but also in the goal of transforming transportation patterns within the state. By connecting major urban centers, the high-speed rail system aims to facilitate faster and more convenient travel for both commuters and tourists, potentially reshaping the way Californians move around the state. The scope of the project also includes multiple phases of implementation, adding complexity to the endeavor. Each phase requires meticulous planning, coordination, and funding to ensure successful execution. While the grand vision promises transformative benefits, the scale of the project has also contributed to challenges in obtaining funding, acquiring necessary land, and overcoming environmental concerns. One of the most innovative aspects of the California High-Speed Rail Project is its commitment to harnessing renewable energy for train propulsion. The state plans to power its high-speed trains using energy generated by solar panels covering an area of 552 acres. This colossal solar panel installation will provide a significant portion of the electricity needed to propel the trains at speeds of up to 354 kilometers per h. The concept of a solar-powered rail system represents a major step towards sustainable transportation. By utilizing clean energy from the sun, the high-speed rail project aims to reduce its carbon footprint and minimize the environmental impact of mass transportation. This approach aligns with California's commitment to combat climate change and transition towards greener and more eco-friendly infrastructure. The use of solar energy for rail operations also enhances the system's resilience and reliability. Solar panels can continue generating electricity even during power outages or grid stress, ensuring continuous operation and reducing dependence on traditional energy sources. The California High-Speed Rail Project is not merely an ambitious infrastructure endeavor, but also a technological milestone in the transportation sector, particularly in the United States. The introduction of high-speed rail technology marks a significant shift from conventional transportation methods, such as cars and airplanes, towards more advanced and sustainable travel options. With proposed speeds of up to 354 kilometers per h, the high-speed trains will offer unprecedented travel times between major cities, revolutionizing regional transportation. This technological advancement could lead to enhanced economic opportunities, increased connectivity, and improved overall accessibility for residents and businesses along the rail corridor. Furthermore, the integration of solar energy and advanced battery systems into the rail system represents a cutting-edge approach to powering mass transit. By combining renewable energy sources and energy storage solutions, the high-speed rail project aims to create a self-sufficient and environmentally friendly transportation infrastructure. The California High-Speed Rail Project has been marred by various challenges and controversies throughout its development. One of the primary issues has been the significant cost overruns and delays. The project's estimated cost has ballooned from the initial $33 billion projected in 2008 to an estimated $128 billion today, making it one of the most expensive infrastructure projects in the country. These cost overruns have led to criticism from both taxpayers and political figures, raising concerns about the project's financial feasibility and value for money. Environmental concerns have also sparked controversies. The proposed route of the high-speed rail system has faced opposition from some communities and environmental activists. The need to traverse miles of private land has resulted in complex negotiations and land acquisition challenges, further contributing to project delays and costs. Additionally, securing the necessary environmental clearances and meeting stringent environmental standards has been a time-consuming and costly process. The project's environmental impact assessments and compliance with regulations have added significant administrative burdens and expenses. The selection of the Central Valley route for the initial phase of construction has been particularly contentious. Critics question the decision to prioritize this area, which is historically underfunded, over other more densely populated and economically significant regions in California. However, proponents argue that connecting the Central Valley is crucial for promoting economic growth in the region and achieving a comprehensive statewide rail network. One of the most critical obstacles facing the California high-speed rail project is the funding dilemma. While the state of California has been a primary source of funding, the massive cost overruns have put significant strain on the project's finances. The need for additional funding to complete the project has raised concerns about the availability and sources of funding. The federal government's support has been essential for the project's success, but securing federal funding has been challenging. While the bipartisan infrastructure bill allocated $66 billion for rail projects, it did not specifically earmark funds for the California high-speed rail. As a result, uncertainty remains about whether the project will receive the necessary federal support to bridge the funding gap. The reliance on federal funding has made the project susceptible to shifting political dynamics and priorities, which can affect its funding prospects. Political disagreements and changing administrations may impact the allocation of federal funds for the high-speed rail project, adding further complexity to the funding dilemma. Private investment has been explored as a potential funding source, but attracting substantial private funding for a project of this magnitude is challenging, especially considering the uncertainties and risks associated with such a long-term infrastructure project. To manage the complexity of the high-speed rail project, the California High-Speed Rail Authority has adopted a phased implementation approach. The project is divided into 10 phases, each targeting specific segments of the rail network. However, as of now, none of the phases have been completed entirely. The phased implementation allows the project to move forward incrementally, with construction and funding focused on specific sections of the rail corridor. It also enables the authorities to address challenges and issues in smaller portions rather than attempting to tackle the entire network simultaneously. While the phased approach may offer benefits in terms of managing complexity, it has also contributed to delays in achieving the project's full vision. The staggered construction and funding allocations have resulted in a fragmented and incomplete rail system, leading to criticisms from skeptics who question the project's overall viability and efficacy without a comprehensive network. Moreover, the uncertainties surrounding future funding and political support for subsequent phases introduce risks to the project's timeline and ultimate completion. Delays in one phase can have ripple effects on the entire project, making it challenging to provide concrete timelines for when the entire high-speed rail system will be operational. The California High-Speed Rail Project offers numerous environmental benefits that make it a promising initiative in the fight against climate change and the reduction of transportation-related emissions. One of the most significant advantages is the project's commitment to utilizing renewable energy. By powering the high-speed trains with energy generated by solar panels, the rail system reduces its dependence on fossil fuels, a major source of greenhouse gas emissions. The use of solar power also contributes to lowering the project's overall carbon footprint. As the trains operate on clean electricity, they produce minimal direct emissions, making the high-speed rail a far more environmentally friendly option compared to traditional modes of transportation such as cars and planes. Additionally, the project's emphasis on high-speed rail travel aims to encourage a modal shift from other forms of transportation, particularly car travel. High-speed trains are more energy efficient per passenger kilometer than cars and airplanes, further reducing the project's impact on the environment. The reduction in road congestion and air travel can also lead to improved air quality, particularly in urban areas. By providing a viable and efficient alternative to driving or flying, the high-speed rail system can contribute to reducing air pollutants and enhancing the overall health and well-being of residents in the state. California's high-speed rail project is a grand vision for the future of transportation, promising to connect major cities while reducing emissions through solar-powered rail technology. Despite the hurdles faced during its development, The project remains an essential initiative in the fight against climate change and the quest for sustainable travel options. As progress continues, only time will tell if the ambitious rail network becomes a reality and sets a precedent for eco-friendly transportation solutions around the globe. But now, we'd like to know from you. Which cities would you love to see connected by a high-speed rail network? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content like this. We'll see you with another interesting video.